Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back for another video. Today I'm going to be going over the top 5 first mods that I think you should do for your 2005 to 2009 Mustang GT. By the way, I haven't posted for a while because I've really been grinding on my real estate work and focusing on that. I actually passed my exam, so I'm super excited about that. And I'm just waiting on the license in the mail right now, and that means my next step after that is actually being able to help buy and sell homes for other people. So that's super exciting, and I'm super grateful and happy that I passed that. So other than that, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so for the first mod that you guys actually must do, I think, for a 2005 to 2009 Mustang GT, or any Mustang in general, is getting a lower and a shorter antenna. It comes stock from like about this tall, taller than the actual car, and it looks ridiculous. So you can get one of these on American Muscle for about $25, and it's a perfect mod to just make it look less stock and just not straight from the factory. I think it's so much better compared to that ugly, tall antenna and everything. So yeah, that's gonna be the first mod, only $25, and it's not much money for a good little change in your car's look. So let's go head on to the second one. The second mod I'm going to suggest today is actually window tint, full window tint from the front, the back sides, and maybe even the windshield. That one's up to you because it is illegal in most states, at least California. So yeah, a tint on the front windows cost me about $180 to do all of the back windows as well. And I got 5% on the rear and about, I think, 15% on the fronts, and I think it looks perfect. I could have gone darker on the fronts, and I think I would have liked it as well, but I really like how that turned out. And yeah, and I think another thing is you could also tint your headlights, your tail lights, your side markers, and anything like that, and it would really add a good contrast and detail and everything like that. I love this because it changes the fishbowl look that you get from factory, and then makes a lot of contrast on the car, especially when I'm shooting pictures and stuff like that. Oh, and I also forgot to mention that actually running the side markers and everything like that, and tinting the tail lights and everything like that, I got quoted for $180 from the same tint shop that I got my tint done, and I thought that was a little pricey, so I chose not to do it then and there. You can get eBay kits and Amazon kits, and as well as things from American Muscle as well, but I just haven't done it yet. But I'll show you a couple clips of people that have done it, and then also what I have done on my headlights, because I have tinted those ones. Alright guys, my third mod is actually going to be an exhaust, and I don't think that's going to come at any shock to anybody that likes to modify or drive these cool cars. It completely changes the driving feel for me, and I think probably anyone else that gets the exhaust. It sounds amazing, it feels amazing, it adds a little bit of power but not much. But yeah, it just sounds overall amazing when you're upshifting, when you're downshifting, especially in a manual car, and I love the sound of it. So I got the Roush Axleback Extreme exhaust, and that's going to run you about $600, but you can also do ones like the Borla Attack, which will run about the same price, and then there's lower priced ones that are going to be like the Pipes Bomb ones and things like that are going to sound really good as well. Alright, this fourth one is going to be another must-do mod for any Mustang that you buy. They're going to come pretty high with the wheel gap from stock factory ride height, and personally, and I think a lot of other people will say that they don't like that, and I don't like it either. It comes huge, so it comes up to here and has a big gap between the fender and the wheel. And yeah, so you can go and opt to get anything like a lowering spring or a coilover. Lowering springs are going to be a lot cheaper, running you anywhere from about $100 to $300 on the cheap end, and then upwards from there. And then you can also get a coilover, which is going to be a much smoother ride height, or a much smoother ride, and it's not going to be as bouncy or as harsh or anything like that. But those will run you pretty expensive, from anywhere from like $900 to upwards of $3,000. So I chose to go with the Ford Performance lowering springs on mine, and I personally love the feel. It's, especially coming from my 1999 truck, it's going to be a pretty good ride feeling and stuff like that. Alright guys, so the fifth mod is actually going to be hood struts. So you can buy these from Ford or anyone like that, and they're actually going to run you about like $100, which honestly can be a little pricey for this, and that's actually why I haven't done it yet. But I also have only had this car for a couple months, but I think it's a good add-on. It's super easy and adds a lot of accessibility to the engine and a lot of less pain with this little bar right here. I think it's super weird that they don't install them stock from the factory. But that's just me. Even on the 2015s, they think the 2018s, or up to the 2018s, don't even have them yet. So I think that's super weird, and I think it should be added with every one. But that's just a little bonus one that I think you could add on to this. All right, guys, so this is actually going to be the 6th one, which I didn't plan for, but I'm going to add it anyways. And I don't think it's mandatory on many cars, especially the newer Mustangs that come with super nice stock rims. And I actually love these rims right here, but I have been thinking about upgrading as well. But I do think that'll change the look of your car as well, and make it look a lot meaner and a lot more contrasty, especially if you were to put black rims on this and with the red paint. I think it would look really good, but I also do love the chrome as well. So that's just a little add-on that you could do, and I don't think you can really go wrong with wheels as long as they're very basic and just squared off and things like that. I think it completely changes the look of the car, and you'll love the way it looks after you get them. So that's my last mod. All right, guys, those were my top 5 mods that I think you should put on your car. The very first ones, it'll just completely change the feel, the sound, the drivability of your car, and I think you'll love it. Along with these, it kind of helps you just be more comfortable in your car. With the coilovers, it's going to help with ride to quality. The tint is going to help with hot summer days and things like that. And obviously the hood struts will help with just working on the car and things like that. But I hope you guys like this list. It's kind of small, kind of short, but it's going to be a lot of mods that I would personally suggest after following plenty of YouTubers and things like that have showed me what I think would be a good mods as well. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment, leave a like, follow my Instagram at Brando's Photo. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.